Hey guys, it's John with ReelBlue Custom Rods, and today I'm going to do a little different take on the truth about hinting a Versa thread or metallic Versa thread. And as you can see here, I've already have some of the violet color that's laid down. You can see the violet, the black, and the silver thread that's in there. And I just finished making this video, so if you're interested in watching the truth about this color thread for hinting a Versa thread, you can see that right now in the upper right hand corner and check out that video. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to try something different with you, and I wanted to do a few different things to show you possibly some other options and something for us to probably think about moving forward in the future. So the first thing I want to talk about, I'm always talking about colors of thread, colors that complement one another, right? And so I think the first thing that I would like to do is I would like to show you an example of that. So what I'm going to do, I was kind of showing this before. This is ProWrap Color Fast 404. It's a blue color. Blue and purple always go well together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just come up here and I'm going to drop in this blue thread. And then I'm going to give it a few turns here to lock this down. And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to incorporate this color on this regular butt wrap, if you will, and we're going to see what happens when we change this up. Now, one thing I do want to show you, and I showed this also in a recent video where I talked about the carbon, metallic Versa thread tiger wrap, if you will, was what I was calling it. But what I'm going to do is, because I'm wrapping to the right and I have this loose line here, I'm just going to lay the line to the right. Just easier that way. And what I'm going to do is pinch the line with my fingers, and then I'm just going to twist this thread, and we're just going to incorporate this blue color again, because blue and purple go well together. They always do. I am just interested to see what this blue thread will look like if we just incorporated it with this thread, and just by kind of having it side by side. And what kind of effect do we get by adding the blue thread? Not just what kind of effect, i.e. like by color, but does it play a trick on you when you look at it visually, right? And so that's what I'm kind of shooting for here. All right. Now I'm just going to lay this down. Actually, let me keep going a little bit. All right. I'm going to go ahead and lock that down. And then we're going to put a few spaces in here. I'm going to cut that working end off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come back and try something different. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with Color Fast ProWrap 601, which is kind of the violet color. And we're just going to add a bit of this in here and see what we get. Lock that down. Now, I don't know what I suspect. I think this is going to be pretty interesting just because the colors are similar. So I'm kind of excited to see what this is going to give us. All right, so there we go. We got that piece locked in there a little bit. I'm just going to get this thread loosened up. And now we're going to go ahead and incorporate this violet into here. Just by, again, kind of fade wrapping it in, or inlaying it in a one strand inlay, if you will, for a section of the rod. Again, with the loose end on my right side, the loose end of the violet thread on my right, because that's the direction I'm wrapping in or working in. All right, got a little bit more left here. All right, and what we're going to do is take that thread, go under there like that. All right, now I'm going to cut that working end off. And we'll give it a few wraps here. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to come back with our second color. And this is Pro Wrap Color Fast 301. Again, these are all size A that I'm incorporating. And this is going to be pretty close to that lavender, but this is kind of that bubblegum color. So I'll just put that up there, lock that down. And we'll do a few twists here to get this part locked in place. Okay. And then same thing, we're going to keep it on the right, and we're going to just tie it in to this Hitna metallic Versa thread in violet. And then we're going to see these what these, by incorporating these other colors in here, what this does to the thread, or what type of pattern we get, or what type of, you know, what does it do? You know, does it portray? Does it look three-dimensional? What type of effect are we looking for, I guess is what I'm trying to say, or do we get from doing it? So we keep wrapping this a little bit. Oops, doubled over right there, so we want to fix that. All right. Then we'll take this thread, lock that down. And a little tight there, but it'll be all right. All right, now we'll just cut this little working end off, and then we're going to try maybe one more, maybe two more. But we've done lavender, we've done pink. If I do purple, I think it's just going to make it more purple. But what if I tried a green? Is it worth trying to, let's try this. So this is Pro Wrap Color Fast 525. This is the green. And we'll see what this will look like here really quick. Same thing, we'll bring this underneath. All right. And then what we'll do is we'll start wrapping some of this in here. And then maybe one more color after this. Yeah, we're going to do one more color. Let me start wrapping this green in. And again, just trying to see the different types of looks we get with this. So what do you guys think so far? What do you think about this experiment? All right, still have some thread. All right. Okay, so we're going to take this green, wrap that off. Okay, and we're going to do one more, guys. One more. And we're going to do, if I can find it, so here is Pro Wrap Color Fast 640, which is a version color of purple. And the reason why I'm using Color Fast, you could do the same thing here with nylon thread, but Color Fast is going to hold its thread or its thread color. And so I'm interested to see what we think that would look like. I think it's the closest idea to applying finish on it, if you will. So I think this one's going to be pretty close to just being purple, but we're going to see. All right. So now here we go. We're just going to add this in. Oh, wow. I'm glad I tried this purple color. I think this looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good, guys. So let's keep going a little bit here. All right, getting down here to the end. And I'll just take this thread, come underneath. And we'll cut this working end off. And we'll take that tape off there. All right, so we'll just pack this thread a little bit. All right, we'll go ahead and tie this part off. All right, and we'll talk about it here for a second after we clean this up, and we'll just see what you guys think about this one. All right, so we'll cut some of these working ends off. So this is the lavender the violet we were just working with. Here's the purple tag. We're gonna pull back, cut, take the tape off. Here is the green tag. Pull back, cut. Here is the pink tag. The lavender tag. And the blue tag. And we just kind of rub that out a little bit. And then that's what we've got. So here is, in no particular order, we've got, again, Color Fast 404. We've got Color Fast 601. Then we have Color Fast 301, which is that bubble gum. Then we have Color Fast 525, which is the green. And I want to go off the camera all the way. And then we've got the Color Fast 640, which is the purple. So there you go. So again, just another way to incorporate threads into the Versa thread to give you a truly different look. And when I look at this, I feel like the blue thread allows you to see more of the Versa thread that's in it. I feel like the The lavender one here just kind of smushes everything together, if you will. It's just kind of bland. I think the pink is too strong. I think the pink overpowers the metallic Versa thread here. I think the green allows you, I mean, ironically, but I think the green allows you to see more of that pattern, and the same thing with the purple. Although I'm a fan of the bubblegum, if I'm wanting to see some of the Versa thread come through there, I'm probably not using that one. I'm probably going to use purple, really the lavender here, or the blue, I think is probably what I would be using. So, hey, I hope this just gives you another idea, way to use threads. If you haven't subscribed to the channel before, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you get notified every time I release a new video on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And as always, I truly appreciate your guys' support. Thank you for continuing to watch. Thanks for the commenting. Make sure you watch this next video here. And until next time, guys, take care.